All right. Hi, guys. We are on section 7.3 in our Go Math books. That is page 217. All right. So we're still working on adding two-digit numbers by each other, two-digit by two-digit numbers. So write equations to represent addition. How do you write a number sentence to represent a problem? Well, let's see what the number sentence is, or what the question says. It says, there are 15 children on the bus. Then 9 more children get on the bus. How many children are on the bus now? Well, if there were 15 children on the bus, and then 9 more get on the bus, that's plus 9. How many children are on the bus now? So we're 15 plus 9. This is the same as what we've been doing on our morning work, right? So let's add 15 plus 9 elevator escalator. So that's 15. Does the 9 go here? Is this right? Is that right? No, that's wrong. Why is that wrong? Who can raise their hand and tell me why this is wrong? Dominic? Because the 9 is in the tens place. The 9 is a one-digit number. It should be in the ones place. The 9 should be in the ones place, not in the tens place. That's crazy. So this is the ones place. This is the tens place. Now, what are we going to add first? The ones or the tens, class? The ones. What's 5 plus 9? Good, 12. The 2 stays at the ones place, and the 1 gets kicked upstairs on the elevator to the tens place, right? Now what's 1 plus 1? 2. Actually, that's wrong. 5 plus 9 is not 12. Sorry, I didn't even check that. I just said yes. That was incorrect. What is 9 plus 5, or 5 plus 9? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 9 plus 5 is 14. So the 4 goes in the ones place, and the 1 gets kicked upstairs to the tens place. Now what's 1 plus 1?
2.
What's my answer? So 24 needs to be written on this line. On the blue line. That's where the answers are always written. Okay. Make sure you write this down, please. Now we're moving on. You can write a number sentence to show a problem. So we have word problems today, and we're writing number sentences to solve the word problem. So a number sentence is basically the math problem. Like this is a number sentence. 16 plus 13 equals empty box is a number sentence. So let's read the problem. Sandy has 16 pencils. Miss Yusuf, do I have to show my strategies on these word problems? Yes, you better. Circle the numbers. Sandy has 16 pencils. Nancy has 13 pencils. How many pencils do the 2 girls have? So how many did both girls have? That means we're adding. So the number sentence is 16 plus what? 16 plus 13 equals empty box. Do I have to trace that? Yes, you do. So now we have to solve 16 plus 13. See how they did an elevator escalator? Division line, 6 plus 3 is what? 9. And 1 plus 1 is 2. So how many pencils do the 2 girls have? 29 pencils. Pretty easy, right? Okay, excellent job. Let's keep going. Write a number sentence for the problem. Carl sees 25 melons at the store. 15 are small and the rest are large. How many are large? So use an empty box for the missing number. Let's go ahead and show our strategies. Carl sees 25 melons at the store. So all together he sees 25. So that's equals 25. I know, we're just reading it step by step. 15 are small and means add, and the rest are large. Do we know how many are large? No, we just know that the rest are large. That's an empty box. How many melons are large? So 15 plus what is 25? Yes, Dominic? 10. 15 plus 10 is 25. Very good. So 10 melons. And then you can just count up to get to 25. Well, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's 10. Yes. Yes, you are going to, but let's go ahead and let me show you how to do it first. Okay, the next one, number 2. 83 people went to a movie on Thursday, so circle 83. Underline Thursday. 53 of them were children, and means add. The rest were adults. How many adults were at the movies? So 83 people went to the movies altogether, 83 people. So you're going to write 8 equals 83. We know that 53 of them were children. And we also know that the rest were adults. Did they tell us how many adults? No. No. So that's going to be plus empty box. So 53 plus what is 83? Haney, can you close the door, please? So 53 plus what is 83? Let's count up. 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83. Plus what? 30. Good job. We counted to 10 3 times. That's 30. So, 30. Another way you can solve the empty box is doing the opposite of addition, which is subtraction. The reason I didn't introduce this to you earlier is because I don't want to confuse the ones that are already confused. But we do know that the brother of adding is subtracting, right? They're brothers and sisters. They are related to each other. So to find what goes here, you have to do the opposite of adding, which is subtracting. When you subtract, the big number always goes on top, which is 83. 83 take away 53 is what? Elevator, escalator. That's easy. The ones place. 3 take away 3 is 0. If I had 3 apples and then I ate 3 apples, I have 0 apples left, right? And then if I have 8 apples and then I ate 5 apples, how many apples do I have left? 3. It makes 30. That's another way you can get that answer. It is the easier way. But what Go Math wants us to do is to learn how to count up. But I'm just teaching you a hack. This is a hack of the easier way to do it. Okay, let's keep going. Number 3, write a number sentence for the problem. The number sentence is going to go on this line, and then here is going to go the answer, and then in this blank space, they gave you space to solve it. So, Chris and his friends went to the zoo. In the reptile house, they saw 9 snakes, and means add, box that, and 14 lizards. How many reptiles did they see? That one's easy. They saw 9 snakes, and means add, 14 lizards. How many did they see equals empty box, because we don't know how many they saw yet, right? Now we're going to solve for that problem. So we're going to write 14 plus 9. Remember, does the 9 go in the tens place or in the ones place? It goes in the ones place right there. And then you're going to draw the division line between the ones place and the tens place. Now you're going to ask yourself, what's 9 plus 4? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 3. The 1 gets kicked upstairs. Now what's 1 plus 1, class? What's the answer? 23. Was that one easy? Yes, Leia? Yes, I'm going to give you a minute to try to do number 4 and 5 by yourself. I do want to, hey, don't get mad at her. I was going to let you guys do it anyway. But I was going to read it with you guys first. So let's read it together, and then I'll give you a minute to solve it by yourself. So let's look. Number 4. Braden's class went to the park. They saw 26 oak trees and box it, and 14 maple trees. They also saw 13 cardinals, and those are kinds of birds, and 35 blue jays. Compare the total number of trees and the total number of birds that the class saw. So you have to find the total number of trees first, and then you have to find the total number of birds first. Remember, and means add. So oak tree and maple tree, so I'm going to write T for tree. Or actually, I'm just going to write tree, because it could, if you have just a T, it could be mistaked for a tens, and it would be confusing. So first you're going to add the trees, which is 26 plus 14. And then you're going to write that answer here. And then you're going to go back and add the birds. The birds are 13 plus 35. So I'm going to write birds. Then I'm going to write 13 plus 35. And remember, when you're adding, it does not matter which number goes first. When you are subtracting, the bigger number has to go first. Okay, and then you're going to add birds, and then you're going to write the answer for birds on this line. And then when you're done, you're going to compare them with the greater or less than sign. I'm going to give you a minute to do that, okay? Okay, moving on. Trees. How many trees were there?
40.
Good, 40, because this is a 0, this is a 1, and this makes 4. So there were 40 trees. And how many birds were there?
48.
Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 4, 48. Very good. So 40 is less than 48, right? Very good. Okay, that was easy. Let's move on to number 5. Amy needs about, I'm going to move my face to the side. Okay, Amy needs about 70 paper clips. Without adding, circle 2 boxes that would be close to the amount she needs. Explain the answers you need. So Amy needs about 70 paper clips. So what 2 can we add together to make 70? You want to add a number that's smaller than 70, right? Not 70. You have to add 2 numbers to make 70. So let's cross out the ones we know for sure are bad choices. 81 is bigger than 70. We're crossing that out. Okay, now what 2 can we put together to make 70? Jacob. No, which 2 boxes can we put together to make 70? Amaria. I'm sorry, Amaria. Raise your voice. What did you say? 54 and 32 to make 70. Let's see. 54 is closer to 50, and 32 is closer, to 30. And 50 plus 30, 5, 6, 7, 8 is 80. We want a number that's close to 70. So good try, but it's too big. Let's try another combination. Amaria, what other combination? Okay, 19 is closer to 20, and 32 is closer to 30, and 20 plus 30 is 50. Now that's too small. Let's see. What's another combination? Haney. No, you have to. It has to be one of these boxes, honey. You're adding 2 of these boxes together. Leah. Huh? 19 and 35. So 19 is closer to 20 and 35 is closer to 40 because 5 is bigger. If 5 or bigger, you round up. So the 10th place becomes 40. So let's see. 20 plus 40 is what? 60. That's still too small. Let's see, another combination. Rena.
24 plus 32.
There is no 24 here. What do you mean?
Oh, she means 54.
Oh, 54 plus 32. Miss Amaria already said that, and it became 80. Dustin. 54 and 19. Let's try that. 54 is closer to 50, and 19 is closer to 20. 50 plus 20 is 5, 6, 7, 70. Good job. So 54 and what? 19. How did you make that choice? I rounded, then added.
Miss Yusuf, you never add the 4 to 54.
That's because you round, honey. You round to the nearest 10. We're rounding to the nearest 10. So you're making the tens place to the nearest 10, and the ones place becomes 0. So I rounded and then added, what did I add? 50 plus 20. To equal what? 70. Okay. Now, my onliners, you are going to go ahead and finish page 220 and then the yellow page front and back, okay? If you want to watch the Go Math video for this, you can get on the Think Central website. All right, have fun learning math. If you have any questions, do let me know. See ya.